Hello. Hi, everyone. My name is Ashwarya, and today in this video, we're going to look at how we can set up a Boomi Atomsphere API connection. Um, why do we need Atomsphere API connection is when you want to perform any API object-based operations in your account or actions within the integration process. This connection kind of helps you to query, get, and perform other actions on the Atomsphere API objects. So let's get this connection set up. Here I've given a name, video example connection to this to the new connection that I'm going to create here. There are certain fields that we need to fill up in order to connect to the Atomsphere API. So let's look at the first one. The very first one is the WSDL URL. When you create a new connection, this one is automatically filled up. What we need to do is just replace the account ID in the curly braces without the curly braces with our account ID that we are trying to connect to. So let's go ahead and remove the account ID from here. And the way we can get our account ID is by navigating to the settings and clicking on the account information and setup. So let's go ahead and do that. Settings, account information, and setup. And then let's give it a minute to load. And in the account section, in the account information tab, we can get our account ID. So let's go ahead and copy that and replace the account ID just before the question mark with the account ID that I want to connect to. So when this is a required field as well. The second field that we're going to fill up is the authentication type. There are two options here. We can either select a password or an API token. So right now I'm going to go ahead and go with password. Let's select that. Again, this is a required field. You have to either select password or API token. The third required field that we have is username. Username means the email address that we use to log in into Boomi. In my case, it's ashwarya.dubey@boomi.com. I went ahead and filled that up. I've already encrypted my password. And yeah, that's it. It's either or. So either we set a password or an API token. So let's go ahead and save this. Just to validate all my credentials and all my settings are correct, there's an option of testing the connection. So I'll go ahead and use that. I'm going to select a local atom. This is the new atom. Let's click next. And if it says test connection successful, that validates all our credentials and everything's correct here. So yeah, the test connection is successful. So that's great news. The second option that we have is to select the API token, right? So let's go ahead and select the API token. The URL remains the same. We chose the authentication type to API token. The username still remains the same. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and remove the password. Now we want to select the API token, generate an API token. So for that, we need to, again, navigate to settings, user information. Under user information tab, you can see a tab called Atomsphere API tokens. As we are going to add a new token, let's give it a name saying Atomsphere token. And it will automatically generate a new token for us. So let's go ahead and copy that, copied. And then we'll go ahead and set this API token right here and apply and save. And I'm going to select the same atom, the local atom that I'm trying to connect it with. And yeah, the test connection is successful. So these are two ways you can go ahead and connect to the Boomi Atomsphere API. I hope this video helps. Take care. Bye-bye.